As Brenda just said, food, water, and shelter build the foundation of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and we know that without meeting those basic bodily needs, a person is obstructed from pursuing higher psychological needs through societal institutions like education and employment. Giving people food and water can never be considered enabling. It is a common sense measure to meet people's bodily needs and rights. A place to safely go to the bathroom and clean up and relieve themselves so they can feel like people and so others will be more inclined to treat them so is a basic human need and right. So the deliberate revocation of these rights creates devastating and dangerous problems throughout a community. And the criminalization of homelessness serves only to ensure that the lower class continues to scramble for survival when they'd rather spend their time helping others and helping themselves and others find happiness. Although the recent increases in funding to fight homelessness is encouraging, I remain skeptical. The long-term gross mismanagement and lack of coordination among our support services has eroded the people's trust in them completely. Some of these people's depression, anger, and fear then manifests in violence and drug and alcohol abuse, which in turn intensifies stigmas against the poor, leading to worse discrimination against poverty. And that's where we're at now. We have a tired, hot, hungry group of thousands of people who have lost their trust in the system and hope for the future. We cannot remain complacent while more people are getting starved, raped, robbed, poisoned, and murdered on these streets literally every day. If we're going to call this a crisis, we need to start acting like it. So these are my demands. Install 24-hour secure public restrooms and drinking fountains in the areas that need them most. Repeal or reform vague municipal codes that encourage the mayor and police to forcibly revoke our rights to basic human needs like food and water. Establish effective, transparent coordination between support services so that people who are crying out for help actually get it before they die. Permit the establishment of micro-communities like tiny houses or a secure and regulated tent city. Use your influence to educate the public about the severity of this crisis and the good people it's affecting, to quell the misguided vitriol against the poor, and to convince developers and landlords to give people a chance at becoming normal again. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen Greenwald, followed by David Ross.